Hey Pisces, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for October 5th through October 12th. All right, so what are we doing today? We are looking at the shared energy of this connection. This connection could be, a new connection, somebody that you're just meeting. It could be somebody that you've been in relationship with and are taking a break or in separation. It could be anything, okay? It could be a professional relationship or it could be a romantic relationship, all right? But it's shared energy. So whatever I say, you might be feeling, the other person is probably feeling on some level as well, all right? All right, so let's take a look here. What do we have here? All right, so we have 8 of Swords in the reverse. I am using reversals today, okay? I felt called to do that, so we are using reversals today. So 8 of Swords. I feel like there's been some type of a feeling of freedom or being released. You might have completely forgotten your inhibitions and freed yourself. I feel like you freed yourself. Your person might have freed themselves in some way. So, you might have been feeling very trapped in a situation for a while and you're feeling a sense of freedom for some reason, okay? All right, so I want to go to this card next, and we've got Ace of Wands. All right, so, Ace of Wands, there's, that represents courage. It might have taken some type of courage, to free yourself from some way of thinking or, having inhibitions, towards a person, towards a situation. But Ace of Wands is definitely showing confidence and courage and expressing yourself. Okay, so that might have needed to happen to get you out of this 8 of Swords, which is good. Beautiful. So what do we have here? Oh my goodness. All right, so we've got 7 of Swords here. So 7 of Swords, in spite of the fact that, you might have freed yourself from somebody that you needed to speak up to or have courage to let that person know that whatever they were doing was not okay. I feel like this was a big deal. And it's funny, but you both might be feeling this energy. You both might have felt like you needed to release yourselves from something, and it could be 2 different things for you, okay? One of you might have been releasing or completely ending something with another person. One of you might be releasing yourself from a job that you can't stand. Both of you might be releasing each other from a place that you lived at. Okay, but 7 of Swords also indicates a little bit of, can be deception in some way. It can be running away. So freeing yourself and running away, you might have expressed yourself to whoever you needed to express yourself to, and then you didn't stick around to see the fallout from it. Okay, you might have run away. Your person might have run away as well. Okay, it can go either way. It can be again, it's a shared energy. So in some way, you both might have run away from maybe how after you expressed yourselves. Both of you might be keeping yourself. You can see these 3 mermaids here. You see them in the in the cold water, keeping yourself kind of frozen from each other in some way. All right, and then we've got Two of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like there's going to be new information coming in that frees both of you. This is totally about gaining freedom from like really something that really pent both of you up. This is new information that's coming in. So both of you might have ran away from each other. That sounds a little, I don't know why I'm saying that, but it feels like that's what's going on here. That feels like an unusual situation. But if this is resonating, then you know what that is. You understand what that means. You both, you know what this could be. You both might have, when you were together the last time or whenever, you might have been drinking, and you both got very liberal with what you shared with each other. And it made you both uncomfortable the next day. You both kind of went in the other direction. You both don't know what to do. That's what this feels like. I don't feel like, if you're not talking, it's not because the other person's not interested. It's not because the other person, doesn't want to talk. It's like they kind of don't completely remember everything they said. They don't know how deep they went. It might have felt too soon to go as deep as they went with you. But I feel like new information comes in to one or both of you that frees you from whatever this uncomfortable situation was. I feel like both of you might have expressed some, hidden passion for each other, or common beliefs, or, I just feel like you really connected one night. You might be work colleagues, so now you don't know what to do next. And you just kind of ran in the other direction. That's what this feels like. And then we've got Ten of Pentacles. Nice. So, I feel like what you're going to find is that whatever you considered to be a mistake in the beginning, or a mistake while you were drinking, or at an office party, or, you spent, I don't know, one too many hours talking with this person, possibly while under the influence. I feel like you're going to find what you consider a mistake right now to actually be a really good thing, okay? Because the crazy thing is that you both were being very authentic with each other. You were speaking from the heart. It might have felt like too much too soon, okay? But it actually gave you both a glimpse into the other person's heart that might have taken months to get to. So you gave each other a glimpse into your hearts, which is a gift, okay? It might feel a little uncomfortable now in the daylight, but you both remember the things that meant a lot to you that the other person said, okay? And I feel like it's not going to be long before more information comes in to confirm that, okay? Which frees you, you might have felt trapped for a long time, maybe wanting to express something, maybe wanting to move this forward in some way, and you got a little bit of liquid courage in you, and I feel like it just unleashed. And it wasn't just one person, it was both. It was both. We're looking at both people's energy here. Ten of Pentacles is, both of you see this. Both of you see the potential for long term. And I feel like this would be like a conventional type of connection or marriage, and I think you both value family. You both value you know, your friends. And, you know, I feel like the two of you kind of knew right from the start that you could build a lot of abundance with each other. And I feel like this is what, you know, this is saying. So what you think was a mistake, it was not, okay? It gave you a true glimpse into the other person's heart. What do we have here? We have the Devil. Okay, so card of Capricorn. That's really the first major arcana that we have here, right? So what are we looking at with the Devil, okay? You know, you might feel like, again, I feel like you see what happened between the two of you as maybe an unwanted type of situation, or maybe, you know, definitely an overindulgence. But you can see that the Devil is honestly supporting Ten of Pentacles. And that's what I was feeling. That whatever you felt was a mistake, maybe represented by the Devil, it really wasn't. It really wasn't a mistake. It was meant to happen that way. I think it's going to propel this connection forward in a really, really strong way. But what separates, you know, this situation to this situation is, you know, getting comfortable with each other, allowing a conversation to happen, which I feel really, really needs to happen. I feel like both of you are alone, kind of regretting what happened between the two of you. And, you know, and there's like, you're going to find out that there's no need to regret it. Okay? You were speaking truthfully. They were speaking truthfully. This was definitely a conversation that, you know, you might feel went way too far, way too soon. And what it actually gave you and the other person was a true glimpse inside their heart and how they really feel towards you. So if you're watching this because, you know, you think this person, you know, is embarrassed about what happened, or what, you know, what they said or what you said, no, I don't feel that. You know, I feel like the information that they got is freeing them. Remember, Two of Swords in the upright is about blocking your heart. Two of Swords in the reverse is about freeing your heart. This ultimately was about freeing both of your hearts, okay? And that's a beautiful thing. All right, so let's see here. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and actually the Two of Swords. All right. Ace of Wands clarified by, look at that, the Chariot in the upright. Card of Cancer, you might be dealing with a Cancer. The Chariot in the upright is about moving this forward. So just like what I said, what happened between the two of you is moving you towards your heart's desire. It's not moving you away from it, okay? It happened the way that it happened for a reason. So if you're worried that this person is, you know, no longer interested, nope, not the case, all right? And then we have, let's do the Devil first, actually, clarified by Page of Cups. Okay, so you both feel as though that there's an apology required for your overindulgent behavior. I feel like you're both very straight-laced normally, okay? I feel like you're both very much, you know, very professional, very on your game, very stable. You both feel like you have to apologize for your behavior. And I don't feel like you do. I feel like you'll realize that, you know, after, let's see, what do we have here with this Two of Swords, clarified by Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so It's interesting because Two of Swords in the reverse is about information coming in. Ace of Swords is trying to block that information, okay? That new information. It's like you're afraid to see it. You're afraid to see or talk to this person because you're afraid of what they're going to say. And they are also feeling that way. You know, running away. This is very much here, running away, not wanting to be embarrassed, not wanting to address, you know, possibly what happened or a conversation that went what you think is too far. It's like you're uncomfortable and you don't really know how you want to go about this, okay? And especially if somebody here, if they approach you, I would respond as quickly as possible, because the longer you wait for something good, okay? It's like this information needs to be shared. So if you feel called to talk to this person, you know, then the advice is the same for them. It's like it's important for you guys to reconnect quickly, because this type of thing will fester in your head. You can see we've got all swords here, and you can do a lot of damage with your thoughts after a situation like this, when in actuality it was all for the good. It was to, I feel like it was to facilitate this to move forward more quickly, okay? All right, so what do we need here? Let's see. All right. One here, which I feel like is kind of the happy ending to this story, if we can get through this, okay? And then one here. So these cards represent what you need at different stages of this situation. All right. So I feel like this right here represents the night out, or the conversation where you might have felt like you shared a little too much. All right. What do we need here? We need an inner knowing. You know, when you left this person or hung up the phone or left the restaurant, okay, you felt good. You had an inner knowing that it was a good thing. It felt true. It felt authentic. You know, you might have shared a kiss or a hug or even more, who knows. You had an inner knowing that this person felt right for you, okay? So what happened between then and the next day, or the, you know, whenever, that's when all of these, you know, little thoughts started creeping in. And let's see, what do we need? We now need support. We feel like we need some support, okay? This is the type of thing that makes people seek out tarot, seek out answers, right? You know, is this person, you know, really attracted to me, or were they just drunk, okay? You know, I feel like the support comes from, you know, allowing this person to talk to you, or letting yourself feel free to talk to this person. That's what frees the both of you, because you're both, you know, kind of running away from this right now, because you're either afraid that you made a mistake, or that you embarrassed yourself, or that the other person doesn't feel the same. But go back to that night. You knew, you had a knowing about the connection. Don't jumble it up with all of these, you know, thoughts here. All right, so 10 of Pentacles, you know, what do we need to get to this point? Get over this. What do we need? Look at breaking free. This whole reading, you know, is about breaking free at different points here. You know, breaking free meaning, you know, out of this Eight of Swords, you know, not feeling trapped from being around this person. You freed yourself to do that, okay? You know, you said a lot. You opened up your heart to this person. They opened up their heart to you. It gave you an inner knowing that it felt right. All right. And then you were left to your own devices, and you both kind of jumbled this up with all of these thoughts and running away and feeling like, maybe I messed that up. Maybe I did too much too soon. All right. You need each other's support. You don't need support necessarily from anybody else. All right. Breaking free from this energy here, okay, allows you to move in the direction of 10 of Pentacles. Sometimes things just feel right from the beginning, and that's okay. Sometimes it feels very easy. It felt very easy, but maybe we're used to it not being easy, and that's what created all of this here in the middle, okay? You feel like you have to apologize for, getting deep, maybe getting very deep with your feelings very quickly. I don't feel like you have to apologize for that. All right? All right. Okay, so Pisces, that was a deep one. All right? So, yeah. I also have a special going on with the hour-long readings, so you can check that out. Basically, I've got some time this week, so all of the hour-long readings will be expedited, so you'll get those within 24 hours if that's something that you're looking for. I know a lot of people do prefer the hour-long readings, so I thought I'd throw that out there this week. Anyway, I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will talk to you next time. All right? Sorry for the dogs. All right, bye.